said I'm gonna just go live and I'm gonna just figure out how to hold this phone. And yeah, I've been working out. Yeah, my face look like it's slimming down. Yay, Marvelous Simply. Hey, Marvelous Simply. This is week 3. Zanita. This is week 3. First of all, I am so proud of myself. Honey, I just came from the dentist's office and I just been a Karen all morning, okay? Because I go to get my implant. You know, I've been going through an implant process and I go to get my implant and it took me like almost a year. Zanita, Latel's cousin, so nice to meet you, Zanita. Meet you online. You know, Latel's my girl. Let me make sure I ain't got nothing around my mouth because I'm just coming from the dentist's office. Anyway, I just, first of all, I'm proud of this, okay? I come from the dentist's office. I have one routine, which is hit the Starbucks. Normally, I hit the Starbucks inside a Target, but I was like, Target, I don't know if I'm ever going back to y'all. Because you know what? The thing is, I did see my black friends in a Target commercial, which I'm glad about because, you know, shoot, that's the ultimate way to support black people is to put money in our pocket. But when I think about Target, I'm just like, you know, this, I mean, I don't know. We definitely have to give people some grace, okay? But I just do think about, like, the same people, like, as soon as it's all over, if the boycott is ever over, I'm just like, y'all still there. The same people who was like, we don't need blacks, we don't need y'all money, they still gonna be working there. We still gonna be benefiting them. So I hope y'all can hear me. That's better. Oh, that's better. To put it on my coffee cup. Okay, that's better. Anyway, God, it's so much better when I ain't gotta hold my phone. Still gotta hold my phone. Just spilled the coffee. Rhonda, hey, hi, child. Thank God. First of all, thank God that, well, I mean, the coffee got me a little bit, but I got on my shawl. But, oh no, the coffee got me a lot of it. Girl, because let me tell you something. When you be frustrated them days, that is the day everything be happening. So anyway, I don't know if I'm ever going in Target again just because of that. You know, y'all even had the nerve to do it. Even had the nerve to say y'all pulling back. But then, you know, DEI programs benefit mainly white women. So I don't know what, but y'all, you know, y'all was saying y'all pulling black product. Then y'all pulling black people. But Zanita, you feel me? So anyway, I didn't go in there, and I don't even plan on going in there for a long time because I'm like, it's too many stores out here, and we need to be giving the business to the black small business. Even right now, I need some detergent, and I really need to look up because, like, you know, all these people have downloaded and made all these black stores where you can find black products. Now, some of the black products, you know, are high end, you know, but I definitely found some, or higher price. Like I definitely found some laundry detergent on there, and I think it was like $19.99. But to me, $19.99, you know, yes, I can get Tide from $4.99, but it's more important to support this small business who's making detergent. Because that's how they get off the ground. People have to be devoted to the cause and spend the $19.99 plus shipping to get the detergent just to say this black small business made it, you know. Anyway, back to what I was going to originally talk to y'all about. Okay, and whoever's watching this on playback, I hope you following me. I hope y'all, you know, subscribing to me. You know, I have just been a Karen all morning long. It's some real benefit. Karen is on to something, okay? Because, see, the healed person, now, Karen doesn't have to go, you know, the Karen as we know it, the thing I don't like about her is she's targeting blacks. You know, that's what we see So that's what I don't like about it. But when you think about the principle of caring, the metaphorical caring, Karen is healed. Karen stands up for herself. Hey, Corey. Karen stands up for herself. I'm talking about being a Karen all morning because I was at my dentist office and I've been going through this process of getting an implant all year, for a year. Okay. Now, of course, I'm excited because now I finally got the implant. They tell me, oh no, just to make sure it's right, we got to do something. Now, the thing about where I'm going to USC Dental School, which I absolutely love, okay, getting top-notch services for half of the price because the students need to work on you and you need to work, so it's a mutually beneficial relationship. But the problem with this is the lab takes so long to get things like crowns and implants. So you be going, I'm talking about, I done seen people graduate, I done met people, family. I feel like I'm raising some of these kids over here. I've been going here so long, because I done got crowns. First of all, I paid for crowns, 8 G's for crowns. Then as soon as I got to the school, they was like, oh no, those crowns is done wrong. We're going to have to do them over. And I needed to have them done over too because I needed a root canal. So the 8 G's I paid, the dentist didn't even do a root canal. But anyway, fast forward to today with the implant. They tell me they was gonna have to send it back to the lab, and I'm pissed off. And I just turned into a straight Karen, and that's what I was gonna talk about because this is week 3 of me doing the artist way. And sometimes you think about, I remember, for instance, when they told me it was going to be a long time, I was like, no. I was like, I feel like I'm in dental jail, So, okay, so then, he takes me over to the x-ray girl. And so she was like, hi, she was like, how are you doing today? And I was like, I'm pissed off. I was like, because they tell me that, they're going to have to send the implant back to the lab. And then I was like, I don't want to wait another year for the implant. I've been waiting all this time. I made it. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, well, if you don't like the service, you can always go somewhere else because, it's at free will. So, I was like, well, let's go around here. As soon as they finished the x-ray, I was like, well, let's go on around here and get the supervisor, get the head of the department, and let's get her supervisor number 2. And that's the benefit of the Karen. The Karen stands up for herself. You know what I'm saying? Now, Karens, as we know it, may be standing up for herself, but doing it incorrectly, But the thing about it, too, is you healed when you stand up for yourself. The secret keepers are the ones that need the healing. The people that keep all the secrets, the people that let you do it, and they're like, no, I ain't going to say it. Because that's what I was thinking about. I was like, I ain't going to say nothing about the x-ray girl because maybe the x-ray girl, no. I was thinking of maybe I have to, maybe I'm going to see the x-ray girl. I don't care if I see you again or not. You're going to understand how to treat a patient. When a patient comes in here and you're telling a patient that just gave y'all $700 as the final payment for this, you're telling a patient she's feel free to go somewhere else. And I just put a video up on my Facebook page. It was about Latinos and the hate that they have for blacks. Now this is of course not all Latinos, and I've got Latinos in my family. But Latinos, I just want to tell y'all this, the ones who do, because I can see this girl. I can see she wouldn't have talked to a white woman like that. And until y'all understand that we got the same oppressor, and this is for white people too, until y'all got to understand we got the same oppressor, this is for Asian too, until y'all got to understand that we got the same oppressor. It is not a black or white thing. It is a franchise versus the disenfranchised. That's who all on the teams, okay? You think, I don't care if you white, I don't care if you look white. You think you gonna go sit down at Jeff Bezos' house and he gonna see you as an equal? I mean, not to say anything is wrong with how with Jeff Bezos, but I'm talking about these billionaires, the franchise versus the disenfranchised. You think he'll look at your paycheck and be like, this girl has the same experience as me? No. And y'all need to understand that. So anyway, so this Latina girl, so I was debating on whether or not I would call her supervisor. And then I was like, no, I'm calling her supervisor. Then I went right out of there and I was like, let me speak to the head over the dentist. Let me speak to the man. Let me stand up for myself today. Because that is really, that's really the point of it all is, sometimes you got to stick up for yourself. So then he went to talk, the supervisor comes out there. Then she says, okay, I totally understand how you feel. Now, that's another Latino girl. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, listen, go talk to my supervisor. So then he went to talk to her supervisor. And then they come back and they say, what I want to do is you could pay an extra fee and they could get here right away. Okay, and I was like, okay, well, let's get the fee paid right then and there. So then he was like, okay, let me talk to the doctor, And so the doctor says, oh, no, she don't have to pay a fee, and it ain't even going to be a week. We can expedite it because it's only going to take 1 or 2 days. If I had not had a Karen moment, they would have let me go out of there, and they would have just been like, okay, whenever they could get it to us. But it's because I was standing up for myself and going around to the death and calling the people because I know the service I deserve. That's why I got the service I deserve because, I find it in customer service. Yes, I get great customer service a lot of places, but the places that I get bad customer service, it be from the no people. The people that they say no to themselves and their own life. You know what I'm saying? When I do my motivational speech, whenever I do my motivational speaking, it's going to be on everybody needs to be an only child. Because really, everybody is an only child. You only got one child that you really nurture for all of your life, which is the child inside yourself. And guess what? You need to spoil your only child, okay? Tell yourself yes at all times. And that's really what I have learned from being an only child is when people tell me no, they really tell me it's another way. I don't have that concept of like, well, they say it's going to take 2 weeks. I guess I'm going to be paid. No, I'd be like, no, it is no, I don't believe it. No, get me somebody else. And guess what? Because I said that, somebody else arrived. More information arrived. Less money was spent and better service was received. L Boogie, child, I am just on here venting. It is week 3 of me doing the Artist Way book, and I don't even know about I don't even know I know what lesson I have taken with me this week is sticking up for yourself. Sticking up for yourself. People are out here, and I don't even know if they mean you any harm. They just being themselves, and guess what? I'm going to be myself and stick up for myself. Cal Hamilton. Anywho, let me see what did the book have me on this week. Child, I can't even think of what the book had me on this week because I know I had that on my mind, but I also know too is, just reading this book, The Artist Way. That's really what lesson I'm going to put out there this week is nurturing that child, not sitting with the information that you've been given that might harm your inner child. No, confronting that right away. And because sometimes I'll hold stuff in as not to confront things, not to have confrontation, but then in order to get the change, you got to confront it, even if the confrontation is within yourself. So confrontation, Karen, boo, you I'm you this week. I'm you today. I'm not this. I normally don't confront it, but confrontation is good. It is good, especially when it's classy. Now, of course, if y'all looked at the whole video, and you saw the part about the receptionist, how she disenfranchised me, how she talked to me, I'm going to forgive her immediately because I'm not going to disenfranchise myself by holding on to the unforgiveness. God bless you. You did ask me about my date, but you going to I just left a message for your manager because I need you to know how to treat a patient. But it's no love loss. When I come back in there, I'm gonna be speaking to you. Hopefully you're gonna be speaking to me. But if not, okay, I'm not gonna be mad. But I am gonna stick up for my artists, and my inner child, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm not letting her, the word of the day, be disenfranchised. Okay, I'm out because my phone is right in the, and I got my coffee, and I got my breakfast sandwich, and I did not go in Target to get my Starbucks coffee. I found another Starbucks, and yay, the mission continues.